Hey guys, and welcome back to Dragon Age Origins, our evil playthrough. We are basically being a bit of a dick. We have betrayed Jowen, who turns out he's a blood mage. Now blood magic is forbidden, so that was a big no-no. And now we are in Ostagar. We've been recruited by Duncan into the Grey Wardens. It's locked as well, because of course it is. I already miss being a rogue. Oh, it just says War Council, okay. And yeah, we have been tasked by Duncan, the Grey Warden recruit, to go speak to Alistair, who's just here.
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
Fool.
You know, one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together.
Alistair, my love. I know you love Alistair. You're a very strange man.
You're not the first to tell me that. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage?
I am indeed. Would that make your day worse?
Hardly. I just like to know my chances of being turned into a toad at any given moment. Wait, I do know who you are. You're Duncan's new recruit from the Circle of Magi. I should have recognized you right away. I apologize.
It's okay. If you have a problem with my magic, say so now.
No problem. It's just my background makes mages nervous, and nervous mages make me nervous. I don't want to be a toad. I like the way I am. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Alistair, the new Grey Warden. Though I guess you knew that. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining.
Alright. I can't prepare on my own?
I know. I felt the same way when I did this. Unfortunately, they don't give us much choice. So I'm curious. Have you ever actually encountered Darkspawn before?
No, I haven't.
When I fought my first one, I wasn't prepared for how monstrous it was. I can't say I'm looking forward to encountering another. Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started.
I'm sure he is. You don't have to accompany me, do you?
Don't worry. I'll try not to embarrass you.
I doubt that. The argument I saw, what was that about?
With the mage. The Circle is here at the King's request, and the Chantry doesn't like that one bit. They just love letting mages know how unwelcome they are. Which puts me in a bit of an awkward position. I was once a Templar.
Right. You're a mage hunter?
Not that that's all Templars do, but yes. The Chantry raised me until Duncan recruited me 6 months ago. I'm sure the revered mother meant it as an insult, sending me as her messenger. And the mage picked right up on that. I never would have agreed to deliver it, but Duncan says we're all to cooperate and get along. Apparently they didn't get the same speech.
What about the other recruits?
Daveth and Sir Jory are here in the camp. Have you met them?
Oh, we have. Yes, I met both of them.
That makes things easy then. They'll both be back with Duncan by now.
Right, let's do this.
If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
Right. I know how this works. Game. Now in tactics. It's because this is a brand new thing. Sure, you can be a defender, whatever. Right. It's because this is, I haven't played this on my gaming laptop. I used to play this on my old Surface Pro. So it's a whole new game. I've got no achievements, nothing. Because the canon playthrough on my YouTube we finished off on the console, because this Surface Pro was shite to play this on.
You found Alistair, did you? Good. I'll assume you're ready to begin preparations. Assuming, of course, that you're quite finished riling up mages, Alistair.
What can I say? The revered mother ambushed me. The way she wields guilt, they should stick her in the army.
She forced you to sass the mage, did she? We cannot afford to antagonize anyone, Alistair. We don't need to give anyone more ammunition against us.
You're right, Duncan. I apologize.
Now then, since you're all here, we can begin. You four will be heading into the Korcari Wilds to perform 2 tasks. The first is to obtain 3 vials of Darkspawn blood. 1 for each recruit.
I can't get over how we just stabbed the dude in the cage. Every time I think about that, it just makes me chuckle. What do we need Darkspawn blood for?
For the joining itself. I'll explain more once you've returned.
Okay. Going to the wilds, isn't that dangerous?
You weren't recruited out of charity. All 3 of you are skilled and resourceful. Alistair is the most junior member of our order and will accompany you as is tradition. Do not worry. I doubt you will need to go far into the wilds to find what you seek.
Okay. Surely you should have acquired some blood before now.
Of course. You must work together to collect the components, however. It's as much a part of the joining as what comes after.
Any excuse. Finally, some action.
Without a doubt. Darkspawn aren't renowned for their willingness to offer up their blood. There was once a Grey Warden archive in the wilds, abandoned long ago when we could no longer afford to maintain such remote outposts. It has recently come to our attention that some scrolls have been left behind, magically sealed to protect them. Alistair, I want you to retrieve these scrolls if you can.
What kind of scrolls are these?
Old treaties, if you're curious. Promises of support made to the Grey Wardens long ago. They were once considered only formalities. With so many having forgotten their commitments to us, I suspect it may be a good idea to have something to remind them with.
And if they're no longer there?
It's possible the scrolls may have been destroyed or even stolen, though the seal's magic should have protected them. Only a Grey Warden can break such a seal.
I don't understand. Why leave such things in a ruin if they're so valuable?
It was assumed that we would someday return. A great many things were assumed that have not held true.
Right. Is this part of the joining too?
No, but the effort must be made. I have every confidence you are up to the task.
Of course you do. How will we find the archive?
It will be an overgrown ruin by now, but the sealed chest should remain intact. Alistair will guide you to the area you need to search.
Right. Find the archive and 3 vials of blood. Understood.
Watch over your charges, Alistair. Return quickly and safely.
We will.
Then may the Maker watch over your path. I will see you when you return.
Right. Come on, team. In fact, items. Let's put that sword on you while I remember. How do I add to junk? I don't remember. Never mind then. Anything here for you? No. Any accessories? Ring of Sturdy. That's for Dalen. Right. Come on, squad. Let's do this. Take the elf route as well. I appreciate you still being here, Marco. And thank you for all the support the last week or so.
Hail. I'm told you all have business in the wilds. The gate's open for you. Just be careful out there. Even a Grey Warden won't be safe in the forest tonight.
What are you streaming tonight, Marco? Is it going to be Smash again? Alright. Come on, team. We've got rock armor up. First thing is going to be wolves. Yep.
It will be done.
Come on. And the next one. Love it. Count Daveth out. Wow, this squad's actually set up pretty well. I don't think I've seen this go this well.
Let us end this quickly.
Work well together.
Well, sick. We'll take all of that.
Very well.
Less delirium. Another wolf. Another wolf. A missionary Rigby. Here we go. The start of all the side quests in the Korcari Wilds. A letter. Letter to Jogby.
Over here.
Who is that? Grey Wardens?
Well, he's not half as dead as he looks, is he?
My scouting band was attacked by Darkspawn. They came out of the ground. Please help me. I've got to return to camp.
We don't have time for this. Let's go.
We don't have time? What, you have an urgent meeting somewhere?
Urgent meet. No problem, bro. I'll try and catch you when I can. I don't know, may try something different today. Oh, what are you thinking? Oh, buddy, thank you for the sub. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Totally didn't need to do that, so I appreciate the support. Thank you very much, mate. I'll have to gift you two now. One for the bet and one in support. He's already dead. See? Kill the soldier.
Does the word insane mean anything to you?
We're a fucking psychopath. We are a psychopath. I prefer the term ruthless myself.
Remind me not to get injured anywhere near you.
Love that. Absolutely love that. Wildflowers. There we go. No, Brian, you don't need to give it back. No, man, I definitely do. I try and only sub to like 3 people a month to try and support. But if someone subs to me, I'm always happy to drop a sub back. Plus, I owe you for God of War not showing up anyway. But PlayStation hates me. Right, we've leveled up again. Why would Daveth not just stick with his bow? Let's take the gen locks out. There we go. Beautiful. You're getting a lot of mileage on that knife. Yeah. I didn't realise you could be quite this bloodthirsty, to be honest. It's
It will be
a little concerning, but also interesting. We're definitely getting a lot of mileage out of it. I can understand now why it's called the murder knife. Oh, we've got Elfrey over there. Let's go grab this quick, make sure we don't miss anything. Where exactly does this go? Oh, it's here, okay. I remember now.
Now you die.
There you go, we'll stun them all. Okay,
This will not end well.
the rest out. Daveth, mate, can you go back to your bow, please? You stop missing as well, that's great.
Let us end this quickly. Jet. Right to the base.
Someone could let me know if the stream is okay. Stream is good, perfect, thank you. I'll have to refresh Twitch in a second. Beautiful. Right, let's refresh Twitch now, quick.
My power
Okay.
is yours. Yes.
will it be done? Right, so we've got the Genlock Archer. Please don't be locked.
As you say.
Hey, here we go. Rigby's Field Jug. Where else do we need to go? Anything around here? No, just the trail we can follow, so let's do that. If you could just let me know if there is still some game audio, that would be amazing as well. Sometimes OBS likes to just not pick up the game audio when I have to come out the page. Just casually turn you into my tech person. Yeah, stream is good, awesome. You're gonna get stuck on the rock, aren't you? Yep. How'd I know? I need to figure out why the game won't let me access my other screen while it's open. There must be a way around that. Right, now take out this archer. Make sure we don't get in with the tree.
Surely you can do far better than that.
Perfect, perfect, perfect.
As you say.
As you say.
Of course.
Of course. Right. Where shall we go? This way. Game Awards fans, well, cheers, Marco. Right. Now, somewhere around here. Yeah, I heard you. That was you.
This will not end well for you.
Hit the mind blast. There we go.
I will not falter before die.
Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Take that. Okay, nothing around there. Cool. Let us head this way, and now somewhere along here should be the path we can take. And then we just got a few little bits and pieces left to do. Is it this way? No, it's back this way, right? Yeah, this is it.
Dangerous wildlife.
Lots of wolves again. We did fine with the first wave of them, so this shouldn't be a problem. Right, let's take out the alpha wolf, hopefully. Come on. Excellent. We don't support animal cruelty, I'm just saying, but we do love XP. Right, put our last 3 points into cunning. And that should be enough for us to get all of our abilities. We're not going to worry about these yet. Although, mana drain. What do we have here? Spell shield. Any hostile spell target costs a 75 chance to be an absorb. Pretty good. We need these. Weakness. Distort. Mass paralysis. Good. That would also be pretty good. Paralyze. I suppose we could go down this route. We're going to hold off for now. We're going to hold off. It's going to make the game a little bit harder, but... Oh, Firebolt and a letter. Farewell, letter to Jogby.
Yes.
Take you, take you. Beautiful. Come on then, Dalen, what else can we kill? Lovely scenes, lots of hung people. We have a spellcaster.
Of course.
Death magic. Great.
Flee while you can.
Okay,
Die!
come on. Now there are a bunch of
Another foe slain.
traps on the other side of this bridge. We know that for sure. Can we see them though? We cannot because... Yep. Love that. Okay. Take the archer out. Alistair's got the mage, so that's good. We'll help him with the mage quick. Okay, just the Hurlocks now. Daveth is hanging on by a thread.
Surely you can do far better than that.
What a team. Dead soldier. Pouches of ashes. Okay. Got the Hurlock Archer. Hurlock Emissary. Ooh, how good's the Grey Warden? Or the Dark Staff? You know what? We're evil, so let's use an evil staff. Why not? This will attack us with Darkspawn rogues, if I remember. Yeah. Didn't you know you played this game too much? Get the spirit damage going.
There is no hope for you now.
Right, that'd be where we could get a flav if we needed to. We'll take this. We've got the big section up the top we need to deal with as well somewhere. Where there's a bunch of wolves and more dead bodies. We've also got the demon to resurrect and then kill. So we shall do that. This is all the Darkspawns. Let's go this way first. Never mind, we'll fight the Darkspawn first. Should be a Hurlock Alpha here if I remember. Quite far away, so our staff takes a while to do anything. Thanks, Daveth.
I will not falter.
Usually Jory ends up dying quite a lot in this section. He seems to be doing alright. Okay, Daveth, keep me alive. Perfect.
Okay, I'm with you now. Any last words? Don't say I didn't
Come
warn
on. Oh, look at Jory's health. Damn, dude, you just about hung on. Proud of you. Okay. Grab the Hurlock Alpha. Nothing we really need. Grab this Hurlock.
It will be done.
Right. Grab some elf root. Awoo. And then there's an area up here we need to just go and explore quick. Because I believe there is another quest up there. So let's get going. Do I go this way to get to it? Yes. Beautiful. Or maybe not. We seem to be a little stuck. That's... Oh, it's this way. Back over the bridge we need to go. Oh, this is where the pile of rocks are. Never mind. We do need to be here. You see a pile of stones covered in a fine layer of dust and ash. Sprinkle more ash onto the stones. So there is a quest here. And then we've got one more quest to do. Gozereth.
Be gone!
Yeah, this thing doesn't stand a chance. Our arcane bolt is so powerful.
I will not falter.
Come on, team. Nice.
Yes.
What loot do we get from this? Enchanter's Footing. We definitely need that. That is so much better than what we currently have. Right. Let's go back over the bridge. Let's go up to the little like ruins area. Tick that off. Go get the trees. Someone just walked into a trap. Good stuff, team. Good stuff. Should be this way. Yeah, got a little bit of elf root there. So then the towery thing should be up there. It is. Perfect. Oh, you're a nice surprise. Acidic coating. Yeah, we've got the wall smite and the Darkspawn.
Darkspawn, beware!
Missionary Rigby. Want as much XP as possible. There's also one over there, punching off. Can't hit off. Stun yet. Now who's shooting us? These guys. Alright, let's go fight them.
Very well.
Okay, we'll take this one.
This is a waste of time.
Alistair's not doing too hot. He might be alright. There we go. Perfect. We'll come back to here in a second. Let's loot all this stuff up first. Gives everyone time to heal as well. Okay. Some copper coins. It's locked, of course it is. I'm assuming Daveth has no lockpicking abilities.
On it.
Yep, of course not. I hate throwing away loot. Hate it.
We still
Not
need to
what I'm
find
meant to
those
do.
documents,
Very well.
if they're even here.
Grab all of this, because there's Rigby.
Yes.
Some lovely wolf pelts, which we'll sell, I guess. Are you locked? Of course you are.
Very well. Of course.
I believe we can't do this yet, can we? Find the cache mentioned in the will and take it to Jetta. Is that on my map? No, it isn't. Shoot. Okay. Where's the will? Can't remember where this is. Quest related. Should the reader of this notify a traveler of buried a sealed lockbox in our camp, nestled in a Tevinter ruin in the western reaches of the wilds. Okay, the western reaches in a Tevinter ruin. So probably over here, right? Oh, let's go see if we can find it. Probably should have come this way first, but I forgot. As you do. We're going the right way, right? Yeah. Good, good, good. I'm assuming it's going to be in this little camp over here. Are we correct? Are we even near it? We're getting there. Such a small area, the Korcari Wilds is a little confusing. It all just looks the same. Right, I've got a chasing trail sign, hidden cache. There we go. You rummage around in the rubble and find Rigby's secret cache. Inside is an iron lockbox sealed with wax. Open the lockbox and keep the contents. Inside an amulet and a note from Rigby. Oh, it's a mud idol. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Should have just kept it and given it to the wife to get the XP. You live and learn. Sometimes greed isn't worth it. Alright, well, should we go meet one of the greatest Dragon Age characters of all time? As we run all the way back through the wilds. Man, this is a long old run, isn't it? I do like the Darkspawn staff, though. I think that looks awesome. At least we're keeping our guys fit. Now let's go meet Morrigan. I really like the sound of like the tinkering metal when you run. So good. So good. Alright, up we go. Grab our cash.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, well. What have we here? Are you a vulture, I wonder? A scavenger, poking amidst a corpse whose bones were long since cleaned? Or merely an intruder, come into these darkspawn-filled wilds of mine in search of easy prey?
There's no good answer
What say you, Scavenger or intruder?
Intruder, just how are these your wilds?
Because I know them as only one who owns them could. Can you claim the same? I have watched your progress for some time. Where do they go, I wondered? Why are they here? And now you disturb ashes none have touched for so long. Why is that?
Don't answer her. She looks chastened, and that means others may be nearby.
Oh, you fear barbarians will swoop down upon you.
Yes, swooping is bad.
She's a witch of the wild, she is. She'll turn us into toads.
Witch of the Wilds. Such idle fancies, those legends. Have you no minds of your own? You there, handsome lad. Tell me your name and I shall tell you mine. Let us be civilized.
She thinks we're handsome. Forget it, you first.
Very well. Preserve your mystery if you desire. You may call me Morrigan. Shall I guess your purpose? You sought something in that chest? Something that is here no longer?
Here no longer. You stole them, didn't you? You're some kind of sneaky witch thief.
How very eloquent. How does one steal from dead men?
Quite easily, it seems. Those documents are Grey Warden property, and I suggest you return them.
I will not, for 'twas not I who removed them. Invoke a name that means nothing here any longer if you wish. I am not threatened.
Tell us at once, face the consequences.
'Twas my mother, in fact.
Yeah, is this a joke?
If so, it seems the truthful rather than funny sort, no?
Great. She's a thieving, weird, talking, funny sort of witch.
Not all in the wilds are monsters. Flowers grow as well as toads. If you wish, I will take you to my mother. 'Tis not far from here, and you may ask her for your papers if you like.
We should get those treaties, but I dislike this Morrigan's sudden appearance. It's too convenient.
Yeah, why are you interested in helping us?
Why not? I do not meet many people here. Are you all so mistrustful?
Tell us about your mother first.
She prefers her privacy, but I imagine she will be curious enough why you are here. Come, see for yourself.
Right. I want an honest answer. Are you a witch of the wilds?
Have I been dishonest? Some call us witches, yes, but purely out of superstition.
You know what the Circle of Magi is, don't you? The Circle requires an accounting of all mages. That is the law of the land and the Chantry.
If you wish to tell your chantry about me, go ahead. I have nothing to fear from priests.
Thanks, Marco. I say we go with her.
She'll put us all in the pot, she will. Just you watch.
If the pot's warmer than this forest, it'd be a nice change.
Follow me then, if it pleases you.
If it pleases you. Alright, let's go with Morrigan.
Greetings, Mother. I bring before you 4 Grey Wardens who...
I see them, girl. Much as I expected.
Are we supposed to believe you were expecting us?
You are required to do nothing, least of all believe. Shut one's eyes tight or open one's arms wide. Either way, one's a fool.
Oh, thanks.
She's a witch, I tell you. We shouldn't be talking to her.
Quiet, Daveth. If she's really a witch, do you want to make her mad?
There is a smart lad. Sadly irrelevant to the larger scheme of things, but it is not I who decides. Believe what you will. And what of you? Do you possess a different viewpoint? Or do you believe as the others do?
How long till you get home, mate? I'm no fool if that's what you're asking. I believe you're crazy and possibly dangerous.
Is that all? Surely your mind stretches farther than these surroundings. So much about you is uncertain, and yet I believe. Do I? Why, it seems I do.
So this is a dreaded Witch of the Wilds.
Witch of the Wilds, huh? Morrigan must have told you that. She fancies such tales, though she would never admit it. Oh, how she dances under the moon.
Did not come to listen to your wild tales, Mother.
True, they came for their treaties, yes? And before you begin barking, your precious seal wore off long ago. I have protected these.
You... Oh, you protected them.
And why not? Take them to your Grey Wardens and tell them this Blight's threat is greater than they realize.
Right. I'm sure they'll be eager to act on your advice.
Well, I cannot be responsible for their doubts. I would go mad. Or am I already? Oh, do not mind me. You have what you came for.
Time for you to go, then.
Do not be ridiculous, girl. These are your guests.
Oh, very well. I will show you out of the woods. Follow me.
Thanks. You're too kind. Alright, well, we are now back in the camp. Let's go speak to Duncan. We can also do the Kennel Master, actually. We'll give him the flower while we're here.
The Mabari's stable for now, but not improving. Unless I get that herb I told you about, there's not much hope.
Is this the flower you're looking for?
Let me see. Yeah, that's exactly it. Wonderful. Give me a moment and I'll make this into an ointment. He looks better already. I'm sure he'd thank you himself if he could.
Oh, I'm sure. What will happen to him now? I prefer thanks in the form of payment.
Payment? Isn't it worth something to save a valiant hound's life?
If the hound's life is worth anything, then pay up now.
I see. I have 50 silver. That's my own purse, and nothing more. I hope it'll suffice. Now I must get onto the task of taking care of the poor fella. It'll take a day or two for him to recover, I think. Thank you.
We're so horrible. Oh, and the tranquil's gone, so we can access the chest. Oh, look at all this. I believe the Quartermaster will now have another backpack we can buy.
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps?
Show me what you have.
Let me know what you'd like.
Yes, boss. Do you have another backpack? You do. Perfect. Why not? We've got enough stuff we can sell. Won't need that yet. Won't need that yet. Won't need that yet. Won't need them yet. Keep hold of that. Keep the blackened heartwood staff. We hate those helmets. We'll keep that. We'll keep the split mail. We'll get rid of the chainmail. Keep that. Spirit charm, no. Mud idol, no. Oh, Imperialist belt, no. And an iron ring. Right. Let's go talk to Duncan. Oh, there's a note down here. Is that XP I spy? Dogs in Ferelden. Right. Let's get this over and done with.
So you returned from the wilds. Have you been successful?
We have.
Good. I've had the Circle mages preparing. With the blood you've retrieved, we can begin the joining immediately.
Yeah, maybe we should tell you about Morrigan and her mother.
There was a woman at the tower, and her mother had the scrolls. They were both very odd.
Were they wilder folk?
I don't think so. They might be apostates. Mages hiding from the Chantry.
I know you were once a Templar, Alistair, but Chantry business is not ours. We have the scrolls. Let us focus on the joining.
Now you tell us what this joining is about?
I will not lie. We Grey Wardens pay a heavy price to become what we are. Fate may decree that you pay your price now, rather than later.
Right. Is that why the joining is so secret?
If only such secrecy were unnecessary, and all understood the necessity of such sacrifice. Sadly, that will never be so.
Let's go then. I'm anxious to see this joining now.
I agree. Let's have it done.
Then let us begin. Alistair, take them to the old temple.
The old temple.
The more I hear about this joining, the less I like it.
Are you blubbering again?
Why all these damn tests? Have I not earned my place?
Maybe it's tradition. Maybe they're just trying to annoy you.
Stop yammering, you're giving me a headache.
I only know that my wife is in Highover with a child on the way. If they had warned me, it just doesn't seem fair.
Would you have come if they'd warned you? Maybe that's why they don't. The Wardens do what they must, right?
Including sacrificing us?
I'd sacrifice a lot more if I knew it would end the Blight.
Yeah, will you both shut up?
Yes, Sir Knight. Try not to wet your trousers until the ritual starts.
I've just never faced a foe I could not engage with my blade.
At last, we come to the joining. The Grey Wardens were founded during the First Blight, when humanity stood on the verge of annihilation. So it was that the first Grey Wardens drank of Darkspawn blood and mastered their taint.
We're going to drink the blood of those creatures.
I've also mastered my taint.
As the first Grey Wardens did before us, as we did before you. This is the source of our power and our victory.
Those who survive the joining become immune to the taint. We can sense it in the Darkspawn and use it to slay the Archdemon.
And if we're not sure about this?
Since the beginning, the Grey Wardens have been charged with finding those who were strong enough to attempt the joining and recruiting them into our ranks for the good of all. Not all who drink the blood will survive, and those who do are forever changed. This is why the joining is a secret. It is the price we pay. We speak only a few words prior to the joining, but these words have been said since the first. Alistair, if you would.
Join us, brothers and sisters. Join us in the shadows where we stand vigilant. Join us as we carry the duty that cannot be forsworn. And should you perish, know that your sacrifice will not be forgotten. And that one day, we shall join you.
Daveth, step forward.
Yeah, pour me an oversized cup, please, right? Let's all get some taint in us.
Maker's breath.
I am sorry, Daveth. Step forward, Jory.
But I have a wife, a child. Had I known...
There is no turning back.
No, you ask too much. There is no glory in this.
I am sorry.
And we're the bloodthirsty one.
But the joining is not yet complete. You are called upon to submit yourself to the taint for the greater good. From this moment forth, you are a Grey Warden.
Well, here we go. Big things happening.
It is finished. Welcome.
2 more deaths. In my joining, only one of us died, but it was horrible. I'm glad at least one of you made it through.
How do you
Thanks.
feel?
Peachy. That was more painful than the Herald.
Such is what it takes to be a Grey Warden.
Did you have dreams? I had terrible dreams after my joining.
Such dreams come when you begin to sense the Darkspawn, as we all do. That and many other things can be explained in the months to come.
Before I forget, there is one last part to your joining. We take some of that blood and put it in a pendant. Something to remind us of those who didn't make it this far.
Take some time. When you're ready, I'd like you to accompany me to a meeting with the King.
I can do that. What kind of meeting?
The King is discussing strategy for the upcoming battle. I am not sure why he has requested your presence. The meeting is to the west, down the stairs. Please attend as soon as you're able.
And we've leveled up again. Right, we got our coming to 20. We need to start working sort of on this area. Because we're going to be an Arcane Warrior, we do need some Dex. So we're going to go Dex 14. Put 1 into Magic. We're going to leave these for now. which is risky, but I think it's for the best. As Alistair runs off, let's go sell everything we have.
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps?
Hey, Marco. Pop that
Let
down.
me know what you'd like.
Let me know what you'd like. Right, what can we sell? Sell weapons, sell 2 iron daggers, sell the great sword. I should have kept that shit. Oh, you know, we're going to pick half this stuff up again. 2 just arrows. Sells for 0, okay. It's a bit weird, but sure. Armor-wise, I'm just trying to think of who we have coming up. Keep that just in... No, we won't. No, we won't. Studded level, we'll keep. Split mail, so we'll get rid of... The Fade Strikers we'll keep as well. I don't think there's much we can get rid of, because I'm thinking about who's coming up, and... There's a few people. What's all this memory band stuff? 1 magic, 1 magic, 1 magic. Okay, so they're not really that powerful. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Ha! They are kind of powerful, aren't they? Memory band can go. Don't need that. Okay. The Pearl of Anointment. So we agreed that using pre-order items and like bonuses does not count as cheating, right? We are agreed on that aspect. Just want to make sure. Yeah, we'll sell the Apprentice Amulet, why not? I do need some inventory space.
Hello again. Is there
Hello again. Oh, that's the wrong button.
Hello again. Let me know what you'd like.
I would love to. I'd also like you to buy that off me. Thank you. Do you have anything here I don't need? Sell the Sapphire, sell the Emerald, sell the Michelin, sell the Flow Spur, sell the Rune for now, sell the Spirit Bomb. Bunch of crafting stuff. We'll get rid of the Frozen Lightning and the Demon Ichor just to make some space. Okay. Okay, we've got about 45 slots. I think we should be okay. I think we'll be okay. Do we know what happened to Alistair? Dry Kennels, Duncan's 5, we've got Logan's 10, King Kaelin's 10, Infirmary. Okay, I guess we're just doing the joining. Now that we've sold all our stuff.
Logain, my decision is final. I will stand by the Grey Wardens in this assault.
You risk too much, Kaelin. A Darkspawn horde is too dangerous for you to be playing hero on the front lines.
If that's the case, perhaps we should wait for the Orlesian forces to join us after all.
I must repeat my protest to your fool notion that we need the Orlesians to defend ourselves.
It is not a fool notion. Our arguments with the Orlesians are a thing of the past, and you will remember who is king.
How fortunate Marek did not live to see his son ready to hand Ferelden over to those who enslaved us for a century.
Then our current forces will have to suffice, won't they? Duncan, are your men ready for battle?
They are, Your Majesty.
And this is the recruit I met earlier on the road? I understand congratulations are in order.
Oh, thanks. I didn't have a choice, really.
I suppose none of us do. But every Grey Warden is needed.
Your fascination with glory and legends will be your undoing, Kaelin. We must attend to reality.
Fine. Speak your strategy. The Grey Wardens and I draw the Darkspawn into charging our lines, and then?
You will alert the tower to light the beacon, signaling my men to charge from
To
cover.
flank the Darkspawn, I remember. This is the Tower of Ishal in the ruins, yes? Well, who shall light this beacon?
I have a few men stationed there. It's not a dangerous task, but it is vital.
Then we should send our best. Send Alistair and the new Grey Warden to make sure it's done.
Right. I refuse to be sent on an errand.
We need the beacon. Without it, Loghain's men won't know when to charge.
You see? Glory for everyone.
You rely on these Grey Wardens too much. Is that truly wise?
Enough of your conspiracy theories, Loghain. Grey Wardens battle the Blight no matter where they're from.
Your Majesty, you should consider the possibility of the Archdemon appearing.
There have been no signs of any dragons in the wilds.
Isn't that what your men are here for, Duncan?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, the tower and its beacon are unnecessary. The
We
circle
will
of
not
Magi...
trust any lives to your spells, mage. Save them for the Darkspawn.
What a bitch.
Enough! This plan will suffice. The Grey Wardens will light the beacon.
Thank you, Loghain. I cannot wait for that glorious moment. The Grey Wardens battle beside the King of Ferelden to stem the tide of evil.
Yes, Galen. A glorious moment for us all.
Yo, Nebby, how's it going, buddy? Good day, bad day, let me know. Thank you for the bits, buddy. Thank you so much.
We'll go to the Tower of Ishal and ensure the beacon is lit.
What? I won't be in the battle.
This is by the King's personal request, Alistair. If the beacon is not lit, Tern Loghain's men won't know when to charge.
So he needs 2 Grey Wardens standing up there holding the torch, just in case, right?
Yeah, I agree with Alistair. We should be in the battle. I appreciate it. How's it going, buddy?
That is not your choice. If King Cailan wishes Grey Wardens to ensure the beacon is lit, then Grey Wardens will be there. We must do whatever it takes to destroy the Darkspawn, exciting or no.
I get it, I get it. Just so you know, if the king ever asks me to put on a dress and dance the Remigold, I'm drawing the line. Darkspawn or no.
Should cover a monster, maybe, lol. You have some odd ideas about the king.
I happen to be quite fetching in a dress.
The tower is on the other side of the gorge from the King's camp, the way we came when we arrived. You'll need to cross the gorge and head through the gate and up to the tower entrance. From the top, you'll overlook the entire valley.
Well, okay. When do we light the beacon exactly?
We will signal you when the time is right. Alistair will know what to look for.
Of course. Can we join the battle afterwards?
Stay with the Terran's men and guard the tower. If you are needed, we will send word.
Definitely won't, but that's okay. What if the Archdemon appears?
We soil our drawers, that's what.
If it does, leave it to us. I want no heroics from either of you.
Wants no heroics. Are we in any danger?
Of course. Even the best laid plans go awry. So do what you must. I trust you both.
Just not enough to actually fight with the rest of you.
There will be plenty of battles, Alistair. Be patient.
Of course. How much time do we have?
The battle is about to begin. Once I leave, move quickly. You'll have less than an hour.
4 days until what? I don't understand. I know what I have to do.
Then I must join the others. From here, you two are on your own. Remember, you are both Grey Wardens. I expect you to be worthy of that title.
Duncan, may the Maker watch over you.
May he watch over us all.
Well, okay. That is our little pep talk before the battle. Let's do some leveling. Con, you definitely need some dex and strength. We might work on your Templar abilities at some point. Level 9 though. So let's just round out your sword and shield. That is the key thing here. And do we have any more points we put in? No, we don't. Okay, so we go fighting on the street. Oh, okay. What tournament is it this time? Is it a tournament? Where the hell do I go? Oh, the Tower of Shells over there, so I need to go that way. Cool. Right. Is it around here? Yes, it is. Okay, if you are watching on YouTube, we are going to stop the episode here. So if you've enjoyed, please drop a like. It helps me amazingly. If you're new and you're not subscribed, if you'd like to, that'd also be amazing. And hopefully, I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye, guys.